Am I going to get a... Is this going to work? Okay. So how do you see all... Okay. Alright. So I've never actually casted a AoE 3 game. Have to bear with me. So cover wagons here for each player. Eaglemut's all the way over here. And he hasn't actually brought it back yet. Well, Conqueror already on the trading post. Has his town centre wagon pumping away, working on a town centre, getting the mosque. It's gonna let his villagers train much faster. Settlers, sorry. A nice treasure there for Eaglemut, who's just now throwing down the town centre. A little bit slow on that one, but it's nothing huge. Oh, that's me see what they've got in queue and their resources. There's a Mother Nature one. Cool. Sorry guys, yeah, never actually casted in this. But it's pretty cool, this observe game feature. So I'll always use that to have a look. So this town centre being a little bit slower. But Eaglemut's going to slow down his eco just slightly. I wonder if there's a way to see like a more resources tab or something. Anyway. So Eagle's not going to have to worry about producing villages and all the expense that comes with that this early on out of the two town centres. Even getting Silk Road. So his resource shipment crates are going to be more beneficial. They've actually got an Ottoman mirror. I didn't even realise that loading in. Shows how much I pay attention. How much I know about AoE 3. But yeah guys, thank you for tuning in. What's this? I think Eaglemut's got this one. But if Conqueror spots this, he's going to be able to take out the Explorer. It's going to give him a rifleman. A single unit. But it does mean the Explorer is going to have to be fairly careful. Not get picked off. But a nice little boon for Eaglemut. This trading post is going to generate quite a bit of value. How much is it? What's the XP? Someone just got... That doesn't tell you. Bugger, I'll have to keep an eye over it. Well, this is very aggressive here. But I suppose it does mean that you've got all these resources protected both at your starting base and sort of an expansion here and cover for both these trading posts. So if you can hold on to it, this will really be quite beneficial to him because there's a lot of resources there to secure. But it is going to mean it's quite easy to siege at either of these bases compared to how hard it's going to be to siege Conqueror's base. And trying to take out the mosque or something like that's going to be much more difficult. And he can always outpost creep to wherever, you know, if he wants to throw up an outpost over here or over here, he can always do so for garrison and just being able to protect villagers gathering. So Eaglemut's going to go for a trading post himself. So taking the advanced trading post card, once he gets this build, it'll actually be able to fend for itself a little bit as well. But all this rifleman Not going to be able to get too close. Sort of scanning out, seeing if there's any military production on the way yet. A fairly quick market here for Eaglemut, getting the hunting dogs upgrade. And he's going to get 3 trading posts here. So Conqueror with a lot less in the bank at the moment. Eaglemut just has so much food. He doesn't really seem to have a lot of gold just yet. He's going to have to transfer onto the gold. Now he's going to get some huge cords of wood. So it's only 36 a tick, but it is pretty quick. Like, have a look at this. So 36 experience here, and 36 here. Doesn't take long at all. So there's already a barracks finished up for Conqueror, who does have Janissaries in production. Has got his Fortress Age now. Eaglemut working towards his, but he's going to have to garrison now. He's going to lose that rifleman. The Hussar is awfully low though. Oh, it's Ree, so he's gone for the bonus Karurs. Basically another town centre worth of only 5 of them though. And these ones actually skip your villager production limits as well. So another reason to have him. Because he needs to take the Galata Tower District upgrade. Right now, Eaglemut is limited to 25 vills only. If he takes that upgrade, he'll actually start producing some more. So there we go, it's incoming. A little bit slow, but he's going to get it on the way. And he should take Grand Bazaar not long behind that once he gets the wood too, because it's just going to mean he's going to have much faster training villages behind this to get to that 45. And in case he ever loses any, the Conqueror right now really putting the smack down. He's got a couple of Falconets already, a couple of Janissaries, mounting a pretty aggressive push. So this first town centre for Eaglemut. Going to be under pressure, and he's going to have to try and cram out some units to defend right now, and doing so is going to delay his age 3 to actually get Falconets of his own. So he's going to have to make use of Hussars to try and pick them off, as well as get enough Abascons, Janissaries and or Grenadiers to try and fight his way through his enemy's own Janissary wall. Never mind, he's already had it in the queue, so he's got his age 3 now, but it is a bit delayed, and he doesn't have any Janissaries. He's basically only got the artillery and the cavalry. While Conqueror's comp right now is a little bit more mixed. I mean, you can't replace the Hussars or the Falconets, but for now at least he's actually got the units. And the Janissaries are going to be able to really fight off the Hussars, the bulk of his opponent's composition. But a bit of a misreiko there from Conqueror, losing both of the Falconets. A really nice dive there from the Hussars from Eaglemut. So meanwhile he's got his own Falconets because he does have his Foundry. So there's going to be a Foundry in response here from Conqueror, losing those a little sloppily. Here we go. Bit of a push, but there's already Falconets here to defend. Nicely done by Eaglemut. And a good raid here too. He's going to be able to force out militiamen and deny a little bit of gathering. Conquerors. So Conqueror's got 4 Vils advantage, and overall has got 10 pop advantage. So nothing major at this point, but those trading posts are going to work against Eaglemut unless he can clear them out soon. So a bit of an engagement going on down here. And this might not be the nicest of fights for the red Ottoman player. Considering there's that many Falconets, well there's 2 Falconets and there's only so many Janissaries, there's enough Hussars to actually shield them. So I don't know if this is a great fight for either player to be taking right now, but one of the Falconets still lives. Those Avis guns really tearing through a lot of these Janissaries. So a really nice fight there for Eagle. Conqueror, I think, really didn't need to take that fight. So another trading post under siege by Eaglemut at the moment, and he's actually caught these villagers going to try and gather from this hunt, so it's really nice for him. Getting him back in the game for sure. These Minutemen are down to only 1 health apiece. So provided that full health Hussar leads, they can probably clean this up pretty quickly. In fact, the Hussars just make a break for it because there is that big wall of Janissaries. So we've got some Manchu mercenaries here. The Hussars are overextending a little bit. Some nice shots off from the siege. Returning fire from Conqueror there. He's still got a bit of a score lead really, and I think Eagle is slightly down in terms of the unit count because of the Janissary spam. And he's now actually added some Spahis, which are powerful cavalry. Some of these guys training a couple of blows here. Now we're going to go a bit more of a big melee. Janissaries, hopefully for Conqueror's sake, getting in melee range here. And all those Hussars not able to really get a good surround on the Abus guns that they want. So some good micro on them, and they're picking off Abus guns for Eagle in the meantime. So it's been a nice fight for Conqueror at the moment. He's really managed to clean up Eaglemut's army right on the doorstep here. He's going to be able to mount a bit of a push, try and pick off some villages, interrupt some gathering, force some mistakes. But Eagle, that fight really could have gone better for him that time. So buildings for him falling. He's going to try and get some more units out. He's got 5 Hussars and Abus guns in queue, but his opponent is just sending over stacks of Janissaries, 10 Janissaries and a couple of Abus guns at a time. It's going to be very hard to try and keep up with this. In the meanwhile, there is a raid with some Hussars, but it's going to get repelled. Meanwhile, the starting town centre for Eaglemut falls, and now he's fighting with Dills. GG, well played. Conqueror is through to the next round.